saw Ed in the green room this morning, and he gave me this. And I looked at him and I said, okay, I've been writing for, what, 34 years probably with a pen in my hand. What do I do with this thing? Because I'm used to writing with this. What in the world do you do with this? And you'll get two of them. It kind of looks like a bird at $13.57. But this is, you said, the first improvement on the pen in about 5,000 years?
6,000, 5,000 years. I mean, you know, Moses was writing with a stick or feather, but this is the stick design, believe it or not. But the evolution of the pen has gone into the ring pen, which is designed really to reduce the stress caused to the hand by writing.
Mm-hmm. Okay? What are we going to do in about 3 or 4 weeks? We're going to address all those Christmas cards. And I know that I can't do it all in one night because my hands get tired. As we spend more time on the computer, our hands are not as used to writing.
That's right.
And the muscles really aren't as developed as they once were.
That's right.
Can you ask everybody at home to do this experiment with me? Because Ed made me do this in the green room, and I was surprised. I'd like everybody, remember I asked you to get a pen or a pencil handy? All right, go get your pen and pencil at home and put it in your hand as if you were going to write. And I'm going to write my name right here. Okay, so this is the regular way I do it. And you asked me to feel something, right?
Yeah, feel the top of your hand. The top of your hand is very, very tight.
It is.
You feel that?
I'm really, and this is just the way I write.
Right.
You know, many of us write, especially the faster we go, as we're writing around the holidays. You really feel the tension here, and I feel it in this finger as well. I still have that callus from writing penmanship in grade school.
That's right. We've all been suffering from that. But with the ring pen, if you put it in your hand, now feel the back of your hand.
It's completely relaxed.
Completely relaxed.
Now, I know at home you can't put this on your hand because this is offered for the first time today. You get 2 of them with 4 refills and caps for only $13.57. But this is where our unconditional money-back guarantee comes in handy, Ed, because I'll tell you, you've got to put this on your hand to understand how comfortable it is. It's like those back chairs that were designed to really take the ease off the back.
That's right.
This works so well.
You know, and it relieves the stress. Now, if you don't have a problem with carpal tunnel, or if you don't have a problem with arthritis, you use the ring pen so you don't develop those problems.
Right. But if you do have carpal tunnel syndrome or arthritis, is that what this was originally designed for?
It absolutely protects your hand, designed to protect your hand from those kinds of syndromes. Carpal tunnel, the repetitive action that you use in your everyday household work, and especially in writing, you get stress to your hand and your wrist, and you develop those things. If you don't have very much movement, if you know somebody out there that doesn't have very much movement in their hands, they're able to write better. If they shake a lot, there's more stability in writing. It's a lot easier to write.
Well, I've never written with anything else but the traditional pen, and I can't tell you the world of difference it feels in your hand when you're writing with this. Ed, you also brought up some really good points about the fact that usually when we're writing, we're doing a bunch of other things at the same time, like using the calculator to balance a checkbook or talking on the phone, right?
That's right. And when you use the calculator, you can use the ring pen at the same time when you're adding something up and you're writing it down. You're going like, you know, you're adding with a calculator instead of going and have to pick up a pen all the time. Another thing is when you're using the telephone. When you're using the telephone, a lot of times you'll have to put it down and write something, especially if you hold the phone with your right hand. Isn't that true?
That's so
true. But now, this is just an added value, is that you can just dial your number, and you can keep the pen there just in case you have to write something down.
It's so comfortable. You don't lose your pen as often either. When I'm at QVC, I'm always putting my pen down. I need to write something, then I put the pen down, and then you go off and you say, oh, wait, where did I put my pen? You don't have to put the pen down when you're using this, so you can write item numbers, like the TSV is today's special value, the telescope is D17,000. I could write that over and over again. You brought out a good kind of relationship between this and the telescope.
That's right. When you use the telescope, it's just like the telephone or anything else. You're going to be there using your hands with the telescope, moving it around. And then what you can do is you have the pen right there, and you want to write down, okay, I saw this star, that, you know, make some notes on what you're seeing out there. So the ring pen not only is designed to protect your hand and wrist from carpal tunnel and arthritis, but it also, if you have those syndromes, it reduces the pain that you suffer. Wouldn't it be nice? Some people out there even have problems writing. They can't even write their own checks. Isn't it beautiful that even my aunt, she hardly has any motion in her hand at all, and she could write she can write now with the ring pen.
Right. The other thing is that in writing, this has actually been endorsed or given its blessing by the Arthritis Foundation.
The Arthritis Update is the arthritis update goes to millions of people that suffer from arthritis, and they find different things to help those people, with the pain that they suffer with arthritis. And this writing instrument was written up in this arthritis update.
Oh, that's
and
fabulous.
They really gave it a really nice write-up, and they recommended it.
Well, not only is it a great gift as I'm writing over and over again, but it also is something that's going to save your hand as you're writing those holiday greetings. Darlene's on the line. Hi, Darlene. Welcome to QVC, and please meet Ed.
Hi, Al.
Hi, Darlene.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Darlene, have you ever seen anything quite like this?
Not really, and I have rheumatoid arthritis, so I'm going to try it and see how it works.
I think you'd be very happy. It was especially ergonomically designed, especially for the wrist, especially for the hand and wrist, and for, if you have a need to be stable with if you have pain or if you can't move very well, this is going to be very good for you.
Well, I hope so.
You're going to enjoy it. We really appreciate you trying it out. It's great. Also, I'd like to tell you that the Arthritis Foundation, it was sent to them to review, and they gave a really nice review of it and accommodation. And it says this company realized the needs of millions of Americans with arthritis, and these products are helping to improve their quality of life.
How about that, Darlene?
Well, I'm hoping, because I write a lot, so I'm hoping this will help.
And don't you write more this time of year than any other?
No, I usually write just about as much all year long.
Oh, good for you. I think for instance, for me, I'm going to get those 50 or 60 Christmas cards out in a couple weeks.
Oh, well, see, mine are all done already.
Oh, my gosh, I'm so jealous. Darlene! Oh, well, enjoy the pen anyway around.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for calling.
Bye-bye.
This is also, a great gift for, it's a great stocking stuffer, I think, too, right?
Well, people are really hard to buy for. Certain people are hard to buy for. Everybody writes, whether you're writing reports for work or you're writing for school. Think of this for a child that's just learning to write and wants to be able to get that good mark in penmanship, if they still give marks in penmanship. Yeah. I don't know. We were comparing notes, me and Ed. We sure did. We wrote all those O's on the page. Look, Sister Grace Isabel, I'm doing really good.
That's right.
Hey, Patricia, welcome to the show. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Well, what was your first impression of this when you saw this pen?
Well, I've got carpal tunnel and tendonitis, and I've had to switch using the regular pens by putting it between the index finger and the middle finger. So this is pretty much the same thing, only a little bit easier. You just pick it up, stick your finger in, and away you go.
Yeah.
That's right. And, also, you can when you're using, you're suffering from that, and I'm sure you're going to see a great relief, because like we said, if you hold a regular pen, you'll see that there's a lot of tension on the top of your wrist. Now, when you hold the ring pen, you'll notice that tension is all gone. Matter of fact, my son broke his wrist when playing baseball, and he used the ring pen because he could even use it with a broken wrist.
Good for him. How old is he?
17.
And, this is a time of year when he's going to be having reports due in school and things like that, and maybe writing applications to jobs or to colleges. So how nice to be able to do it and have it look legible, especially if your hands start to get tired, you start to get a little bit sloppier with your penmanship. Not with this one.
It's a gift. It's really a gift for everybody. If you work, let's say you work on the computer a lot, okay, on the keyboard. You can work on the keyboard, but then you'll have to write down things once in a while. You have to keep that pen, especially people, if you have somebody that works in a hotel, you always see them behind the desk looking for a pen, doing the keyboard and then writing down. it's great for that, or using a mouse. And,
and your son will enjoy that, because I know 17-year-olds know how to use that mouse, don't they, darling?
Oh, I know, and I use a computer every day at work, so...
There you go.
And then you have to write periodically, and you got to pick the pen up and put it down.
Well, you'll get 4 pens because you ordered 2 sets, and I know you're both going to enjoy them, so thanks for calling.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Ed, we're just about out of time, so thanks for being with us today, bringing a brand new product to QVC. On this note, we're going to go over to the Lucky Number machine, get a new lucky number, and then we'll be back with more.